Swapna is helping to record. Hari Om.
Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatyai Namaha, Shri Sadgurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Jana Kalyane Nidatam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram Manojavam Marudhatulya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayuta Mukhyam Sri Ramadutam Sirasa Namami Santoshini Jaganmata Mama Saubhagya Vruddhaye Namaskaromi Bhaktya Tvam Prasanna Varada Bhava Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Kridau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punaha Om Namah Pranavarthaya Shuddha Jnanaika Murtaye Nirmalaya Prashantaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Satchitanandarupaya Vishwotpattyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha Nilambujasyamalakomalangam Sita Samaropita Vamabhagam Panau Mahasayaka Charuchapam Namami Ramam Raghuvanshanatham Vyasam Vasishtanaptaram Sapte Kautramakalmasham Parasharatmajam Vande Sugatatam Taponidhim Vyasaya Vishnurupaya Vyasarupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanitaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha Arayanam Namaskritya Naram Jaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudire. So we are
66.
Yeah, to start.
Swachaswangashadanando Nandarjyotirganeshwara Vijitatma Vidheyatma Satkirti Chinna Samshaya. That's one, right?
Yes, Swami.
Yes, Swami.
Yeah.
So, Swaksha Sushopane Pundarigave Akshini Asyedi Swaksha. Beautiful. Swa Aksha. Beautiful eyes. Lotus-eyed. Bhagavan's eyes were like a lotus petal. Beautiful. Well-shaped. Swakshaha. Swa-angaha. Sushobhanane angani asyedi swa-angaha. His limbs, all his limbs were well-shaped, appropriate, proportionate, well-shaped, beautiful. Swa-angaha. Shatanandaha. Ekayeva Paramanandaha Upadibhedacha Tatha Bhityata iti. Shatanandaha means of infinite bliss. that one supreme bliss become many through infinite agencies, varieties of agencies. Of this bliss, all other being enjoy only a small part. एतस्यैवानन्द्यान्यानि भूतानि मात्रामुपजीवन्ति. Brihadaranya Upanishad says the entire creation, all the Jiva Jantus, Ananda put together becomes only a drop of Paramatma's Ananda. Small drop. That one small drop is enough. That is the Ananda that we are all enjoying. So what to think about that Paramananda? Nandihi, Paramananda Vigraha, an embodiment of supreme bliss, Nandi. Bhagavan Shivaji's vehicle also called Nandi. That Nandi stands for Dharma, but here Nandi means embodiment of supreme bliss, Ananda Swarupa. So Bhagavan himself is bliss, and wherever he goes, and whoever his devotees, he likes to be with his devotees to bless them with Ananda. That's why in Mahabharata, you can see, if you read, you can see Bhagavan was with Pandavas more than in Dwarka. Because he loves to be with his devotees. And all the 12 years of Varavasa, Bhagavan visited them many times and spent time with them. Think about it, leaving the palace, luxurious life, and living in the forest in a cottage with Yudhishthira and Arjuna. Think about that. So, that is the nature of Bhagavan. Nandi is a beautiful word. Paramananda. Paramananda Vigraha, an embodiment of Ananda. Jyotirganeshwaraha. Jyotirganeshwaraha, the Lord of the luminaries. Tameva bhandam anubhati sarvam tasya vasa sarvamitam vibhati. He alone shines. Everything shines after him. Jyotirganeshwaraha, the Lord of the luminaries. So all luminaries get their brilliance, bright light from whom? That is Bhagavan. So all these things are provided for us. We have taken it for granted. But we never thought that there is a God behind it who is taking care of all that. The sunlight that we are enjoying. And if you don't get sunlight, we lose vitamin D. Then you have to take supplement. D3 is a supplement you have to take. Bhagavan is plenty giving. But we don't avail of that. Bhagavad Gita also says, Yadadityagadam te jaha jagat bhasayate khilam chandramasi achakno tattejo vidhyamavagam. That Adityagadam Tejaha, that Tejas, bright brilliance that is there in Aditya, that is myself, understand Arjuna. Jyotirganeshwara, Vijitatma, Vijitaha Atma Mano Yena Saha Vijitatma. the one who have subdued his mind, the one whose mind is under his control, Vichitatma. So, Atma Shabda here is mind, not Atma self, consciousness. Atma Shabda here means mind, Vichitatma. Avidheyatma, of unfathomed nature. Avidheyatma, no one knows his true nature unless liberated. Avidheyatma. Satkirtihi, his fame is supreme. Satkirti means his fame is true. Satkirti, one meaning is his fame is true, not false. Because sometimes what happens, people become famous with false publicity. You pay some money to the newspaper people, and then you can advertise yourself that you are that, you are this. That is false fame. There was a speaker, famous speaker, and he was introduced by the secretary of the organization. And while introducing, he started praising him like he is that, he is this, he is such a philanthropist, he is such a charitable person, he is such an erudite scholar, he is a Vedic Pandit, he is that and this and all that. And he has written so many books, kind of thing. And after listening to that, this person got up and said, I have to ask apologies for two things. What is that? One is that the secretary praised me so much, it is not true. So therefore, my apologies. Then what is the second apology? He said, I enjoyed it. Listening to my praises, I enjoyed it. That is a fault. I should not have enjoyed it, but I enjoyed it. So I apologize. So this fame here is not like a false fame. It is real fame. Satkirtihi. Then Chinna Samsheha, free from doubts. He knows everything, past, present, and future, Trikalatnyaha. Therefore, he has no doubt. Chinna Samsheha. Continuing. Utirna sarvatachakshuhu anisha shashvatasthiraha bhushayo bhushano bhudihi vishokashokadashanaha. Utirna. Ut means upar, the one who is above everything. Utirna, transcendent. He is above everything. Utirna. He cannot be perceived by our senses. So that's why Udirna. that sarvata chakshuhu. Sarvataha sarvam suchaitanyena pashyatiti. Vishwata chakshuhu. Sarvata chakshuhu. He resides, Shankaracharya says here, he resides in everybody's heart at Chaitanyam. So he witnesses everything. Whether it is a noble thought or ignoble thought, both of them he witnesses. So sarvada chakshuhu. Simple meaning is having eyes everywhere. Sarvada chakshuhu. But that doesn't mean that he is looking at you. He is being the inner self. He knows what is happening in you. So it's not only in you, he is in every kshetra. Kshetrajnam chapimam vidhi sarvakshetreshu bharata. He being the witness, kshetrajna, in all living being, not only human being, animals, plants, birds, reptiles, any living being, he is the witness. So therefore, he is sarvata chakshuhu. Anishaha. Na vidyate asya ishaha idi. Anishaha. Anishaha here means no lord over him. No boss over him. Anishaha. Tatasyesho kaschana. Nobody is sitting on his head as his boss. Bhagavan is the ultimate boss. He doesn't have to report to anybody. Anisha. Shashwata sthiraha. Shashwat bhavannapi na vikriyam kadachit upaititi. Shashwata sthiraha. Shashwatam means eternal, sthiraha means stable. Eternal and stable. Bhushayaha. Bhushayaha. Lankam prati margam anveshayan sagara upakhanda bhumau sheta iti bhuchayaha. Bhagavan Shankaracharya is reminding us the story. Bhushayaha means, simple meaning is the one who is lying down on the ground, resting on the ground. That is simple meaning. But Acharya here gives an example. He says, Bhagavan Rama, Bhagavan in his incarnation as Rama, when he wanted to cross the ocean, he sat in prayer to Varuna Devata, the ocean god, to please him so that he can give way to go to Lanka. So at that time, he was doing tapas day and night. Daytime he was sitting and praying. Nighttime he was lying down there only, on the ground. See, think about it. Bhagavan, born and brought up in a palace, palatial, luxurious pleasures, leaving everything. Now, what is he doing? He is lying on the ground, bare ground. So, that is called the Bhushaya, Bhushanaha, Svechavatare Bahubihi Bhumim Bhushayan Bhushanaha. When he took avatar, any avatar, it was like an ornament to the earth. He adorned the earth with his presence as avatara. Bhutihi bhavanam satta vibhutirva samasta vibhutinam karanatvat va bhutihi. Bhutihi. Bhutihi means, one meaning is glorious. He is the source of all glories. Bhutihi. Or abhuti also. Abhuti means no desire to be found in his devotees. Vishokaha, the one who has no grief. Vishokaha. Vikataha shokaha asya paramananda ekarupatvat iti vishokaha. Bhagavan being blissful in his nature, there is no shoka for him, no grief for him. Shoka nasanaha, therefore, he is a destroyer of sorrow, grief. See, one who is free from sorrow, he alone can destroy sorrow of others. You yourself are in sorrow. You cannot destroy others' sorrow. You will add to others' sorrow. So, shoka nasanaha. Okay. Archishman archita kumbha vishuddhatma vishodhanaha aniruddho pradhiratha pradyumnomita vikramaha. Archishman, the brilliant Archi, Archishmantaha yadiyena Archisha Chandra Suryadayaha Sayeva Mukhyaha Archishman. So, Archishman, the radiance that is coming from the sun and the moon, who is supplying that Rashmi? It is Bhagavan. That is Archishman. Architaha, he is worshipped, the one who is worshipped. Sarva loka archidehi virinjadivihi api architahi architaha. Even Brahma and Shiva, all of them worship him. The beauty is Lord Shiva worship Vishnu, Vishnu worship Shiva. That is the beauty. It is written in Bhagavatam. Archidaha. Kumbha. Now the Vichitra word. Kumbhavad asmin sarvam pradishthidam iti kumbha. Kumbha means a container. Like in a container, everything is contained. The same way Bhagavan serves like a kumbha in whom everything, the entire creation is contained. Kumbhavada tasmin sarvam pradishthidam iti kumbha. Vishuddhatma, pure Atman, gunatrayatidaya, vishuddhacha chasau atma cheti vishuddhatma. The one who is free from three gunas. That's why small children, young children, 1 year old. Today I was listening to our Shishu Vihar. Shishu Vihar children, when they were chanting Bhagavad Gita or Vakratunda Mahakaya, is all mistake, but still it is such a beautiful, it is such a joy to listen to them. Their pronunciation mistakes are all there, but it is a pleasure to listen to them. Why? It is coming from an innocent mind. Shuddhatma. Shuddhatma. Vishodhanaha. Smritimatrena papanam kshapanat. Vishodhanaha. So, whose remembrance all your papas disappear. That is Bhagavan. Smritimatrena. Just remembering whose name all our papas get destroyed. That is the meaning of Vishodhana. Aniruddha. In Vaishnava Sampradaya, there are 4 vyuhas. Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pratyumna, Aniruddha. So Aniruddha, Shankaracharya has written here, Chaturvyuheshu Chaturtho Vyuhaha Aniruddha. Among the 4 vyuhas, the Aniruddha is the 4th vyuha. So Aniruddha also means the one who is never run away from the battlefield, unobstructed. I hope you know the story of Aniruddha. Aniruddha and Usha. Banasura's daughter was Usha. Banasura was a great devotee of Lord Shiva. And Banasura was a grandchild of Mahabali. Therefore, Prahlada's great-grandchild. Therefore, Vishnu Bhagavan has given promise to Prahlada. He will not kill 7 generations in his family. So Banasura is very sure Vishnu will not destroy him. So he went to Lord Shiva. Got a boon, Sarva Shaktiman, become the mightiest, mighty of the mighty. Not only that, Bhagavan blessed him with 1,000 arms. Each arm, 1,000 elephants' strength. Like that. So much power. And this Banasura finally felt that nobody to challenge him. Wherever he goes, people are running away. They don't even put up a fight. Because they knew what is the point. He is powerful. He also asked Bhagavan to protect him. So, whenever he is in danger, he remembers Lord. Lord has to come and protect him. It was a dilemma. Finally, this man got so frustrated. His own power he cannot show anywhere. There is no opponent to fight with him, to show his might and power. He was itching for a fight. All his hands were demanding. So finally he went to Lord Shiva himself. He said, Lord, it looks like nobody there to fight with me. I think you are the only one who can fight with me. So let us have a fight. Bhagavan Shivaji thought this man has gone too much now. You're a fool. You will get a equal to you to fight with in Dwapara Yuga. How do I know? This is the person. He said, your flyer host, the flyer, what do you call it? The flag post will fall down. Then you will understand that he is the person who will fight with you. Then he got a child called Usha, daughter. He became very fond of her. He got lost about fight, etc. He forgot. Peace prevailed. Peace prevailed. And one day this Usha had a dream. A beautiful young boy of her age. Looking at the handsomeness, beauty, she fell in love with him. It was a dream. Then getting up, she informed this to her friend, close friend, who was the daughter of the minister, Chitralekha. And Chitralekha had this power. She can draw a picture of anyone. And she drew a picture of all the eminent, prominent people. Showed her if this man, no. And finally she drew Krishna's picture. She also similar but younger. Then she drew a picture of Pradyumna, also no. Then she drew a picture of Aniruddha. Then she said, yes. Then Chitralekha was had this magical power. She came to Dwarka and lifted overnight this Aniruddha along with his court. the bed he was sleeping, the whole bed along with Aniruddha she lifted and brought to Usha's bed chamber. Next day morning, getting up, Aniruddha saw a beautiful lady looking at him. He said, "Where are you? Where am I?" He said, "Don't worry, you are in safe hands. I am in love with you, therefore I brought you here. But where am I? You are in Shonitapur. I am the daughter of Banasura. Let us have a Gandharva style of marriage." He had no choice, he agreed. And they were living in that bedroom comfortably. But the people who are taking care of Usha, they had suspicion something is wrong. They informed the Raja, and Raja came, surprise visit. Suddenly they saw both of them sitting there playing dice. So Raja asked, "Who is this? How dare he can come inside my daughter's chamber?" So there was a fight between Aniruddha and Banasur. But Aniruddha was not a match for Banasur. Banasur defeated him and imprisoned him. Now this news, even though Bhagavan knew it, Lord Krishna knew it, but he waited for Narada to come. Narada came and informed in Dwarka, "Oh Krishna, how many children you have? 16,008 wives, each one of them had 10 children. How to keep an account? It's very difficult. Who goes where, what? Nobody knows. So therefore, Narada asked, "Do you know where is this Aniruddha?" "No, you don't know, we are also looking for him." He is in Shonitpur. He is imprisoned by Banasura. Really? Then he told the story. Not only Banasura imprisoned Aniruddha, but imprisoned his daughter also. So immediately Balram and then Krishna, both of them, took their chariot and went in search of Banasura. And Banasura saw Lord Krishna. When he saw Lord Krishna, the flag post fell down. Then he knew, oh, he is the person who is going to fight with me. I will have a good fight. He was very thrilled. He was not afraid. And there was a great fight between them. And he invoked Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva had to come. And Lord Krishna said, "Bhagavan, I had to fight with you. You are my friend, but I had to fight with you. You are on the wrong side." Lord Shiva said, "Doesn't matter. Let us fight." So they fought each other. Bhagavan Krishna cut off This Manasura's 1,000 arms, one by one, finally left one pair. Then he was about to cut off his head. That time Lord Shiva said, Bhagavan, leave him. He is my devotee. I have given him protection. Bhagavan said, okay. Left him. By now, Banasura realized his mistake and he surrendered Aniruddha, and Bhagavan Krishna jokingly said, now that he is going to be my sambandhi, he is going to be my grandson's grandfather, father-in-law. How can I kill him? So I don't want to kill him. So then Usha was married to Aniruddha. That is the story, Aniruddha. In details are there in Bhagavatam. And so Aniruddha. Then Apratiratha, unrivaled. Pratiratha pratipakshosya navidyada iti. Apratiratha, unrivaled. Nobody can challenge Bhagavan. Pradyumnaha, prakashtam dyumnam dravinam asyedi pradyumnaha. Chaturvyuha atmava. One of the four vyuhas, Pradyumna. Pradyumna was his son to Rukmini. Pradyumna was none other than Kamadev himself. Kamadev was burned to ashes by Lord Shiva. And Kamadev was without body for a long time. And he assumed body when he was born as a child to Rukmini and Krishna. So it's a Pradyumna. Pradyumna also means Prakrishnam Dyumnam Dravinam Asyeti, very wealthy. Bhagavan definitely is a wealthy person because Lakshmi is his consort. Amita Vikramaha, Amita Atulita Vikrama Asyeti. Of unequaled powers. Amita Vikramaha. Kalanemiha Veera Shauri Shura Ganeshwara Shura Janeshwara Trilokatma Trilokesha Keshava Keshiha Harihi. Kalanemihi. Kalanemi Asuram Nichakanena Kalanemi Niha. Kalanemi, the slayer of the Asura, Kalanemi. Kalanemi is the grandson of Hiranyakashipu. And that Kalanemi himself became Kamsa in his next life. And Kamsa was killed by Lord Krishna. Kalanemi Keminiha, the destroyer of the slayer of Asura, Kalanemi. Veeraha, valiant. Shuraha. Shauri. Shauri means born in the Sura clan. Shauri. Then Shura Janeshwaraha, the Lord of the Valiant, Shura Janeshwaraha. Bhagavan is the friend of Indra. Indra and all devatas are also great warriors, but they also get into trouble. Then they seek help from Bhagavan. Suryajaneshwara, the Lord of the people who are already valiant. Trilogatma, Trilogatma, Trayanam, Lokanam, Antaryamitaya Atmeti, Trilogatma. Bhagavan is the Atma, the soul of the entire three worlds. Trilogatma, the self of the three worlds. He is the inner controller, Antaratma, of the three worlds. Because the three worlds do not exist apart from him. Trilokeshaha, the ruler of the three worlds. Lokesha. Keshavaha. This word we have seen it before, Keshava. But here Shankaracharya, there he gave the meaning Ka plus Isha plus Va. Ka means Brahmaji, Isha plus Shiva, Va means Vishnu. So the one who is all the three is Keshava. That was the meaning we saw earlier. Now here Shankaracharya gives another meaning. Whose Kesa Samnida Suryadi Sankranta Amshavaha Tattutvaya Keshavaha. Kesha is the borrowed rays which are in the sun and the moon and the stars, whose hair is effulgence. Or Keshava also means the one who has got curly hair. Or his Shakti, the power, energy is called Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. They are called Keshas. And since he is rule over them, they are called Keshava. Keshiha, the slayer of Keshin, an Asura, as incarnation of Krishna. Keshiha. Keshi was the one who was doing wrong prachar of Vedas. So Bhagavan has to destroy him. Harihi, Sahetuka samsaram haratiti. The one who destroys samsara. Hari is a very beautiful word. So that's why Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Very beautiful mantra. Hare means the one who destroys, steals away, take away what all your papas. Hare. Continuing. Kamadeva Kamapalak Kami Kantakritagamaha Anirteshya Vapurvishnur Viro Nanto Dhananjaya. Kamadevaha, the beloved Lord. Dharmade Purushartha Dustayam Vanchidapi Kamyata Iti Kamaha Sachaso Devaschadi Vigapa. He is desired by those people who seek Dharmartha Kama Moksha. Kama Palaha, the fulfiller of desires. Kaminam Adhikritanam Kaman Palayatiti Kamapalaha. The fulfiller of desires of those who legitimately seek them. So a dharmic way. Dharma aviruddho bhuteshu kamospi bharadashapha. In Gita. 7th chapter, Bhagavan said, I am desire, who is unopposed to, which is unopposed to dharma. Kama palaha, the fulfiller of desires. Then kami. Kami means of fulfilled desires. Purna kama subhavatvat kami. Kantaha, handsome. Apirupatamam deham vahanna kantaha. His form is so beautiful that in Ramayana, one place, Karadushana came to fight with him 14,000 senas. After Shurpanakha was disfigured, she went and complained. And with anger, Kara, Dushana, Trishara, they came with 14,000 soldiers to fight with the Bhagavan Ramchandraji. When Kara saw Bhagavan's beauty, he said, wait a minute, I never seen such beauty in Gandharvas, Kinnaras, Yakshas, or in the Devatas. Who is he? Is he a human being? So delicate and beautiful. I don't have the heart to shoot him. Let him go. So then Bhagavan challenged him. He had no choice. But that kind of beauty. Kantaha. Kritagamaha. Agama means Vedas, the one who has created Vedas. Ashwasa Nishwasavate. Vedas came out of his breath, like his breath, anayasena, effortlessly. Anirdeshya vapuhu, of indescribable form. Bhagavan's form is like this, you cannot say, because he is all forms. So therefore, one cannot, you can temporarily say this is his form, but that you cannot say this is his form. That alone, no. All forms are his. You can worship, you can choose one among them to worship for yourself. But that doesn't mean other forms are not his. Vishnu, Vishnu, Rodasi Vyapya Kandirabhyatika Stita Asyedi Vishnu. Vishnu means Vishnu, the Apno, the Sarvam Vishnu, the one who pervades the entire universe. Vishnu. He fills the universe with his effulgence. Vishnu. Veeraha. Veera means a hero. There are so many types of Veeratvam is there. Ranaveeraha, Dayaveeraha, Danaveeraha, then Vidyaveeraha, Tyagaveeraha. Like that, there are so many Veeratvam. So here it is Veerata, Dayaveeraha, Danaveeraha. Anantaha, infinite. Dhananjaya, Pandavanam Dhananjaya. Lord Krishna says, among Pandavas, I am Arjuna. Dhananjaya literal meaning means the conqueror of wealth. Dhanam Jaya. Yeah, Dhananjaya's name also has come. Because Arjuna used to go and conquer the neighboring countries. So he got lot of foreign exchange. So therefore it's called Dhananjaya. Okay, we have completed 660. We'll stop here today. We'll see next. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om.
Thank you, Guruji.